It's an alarming number. The United States saw 100,000 drug overdose deaths in a one-year period after the pandemic started. It's up 29%, and those numbers are even higher in Kentucky and Indiana. Thank you for joining us for Wave 3 News at 4. I'm Dawn G. Now, this is CDC data from April 2020 to April 2021. Kentucky and Indiana both seeing more than 1,500 deaths in 2020. A year later, that number jumps to over 2,300. That's an increase of 54% in the Commonwealth and 32% in Indiana. Now, even closer to home in January 2020, 328 people died from an overdose in Jefferson County. The following year was a steady climb to a January 2021 death count of 550 people. Think about that. 47% more people died this year from an overdose than in 2020.
Some of those cases are in states neighboring West Virginia, though there aren't any in our state. Let's walk over here to the monitor and check out this map compiled by Johns Hopkins CSSC. This gives us a picture of where every confirmed case of the coronavirus is in the world. Each red dot represents its own case. You can see a majority of them are concentrated in China, where the virus originated. But as we come over to America, that's where we can see that the cases are concentrated in Seattle, a couple in California, some in New York, and in Toronto in Canada.
Starting on Friday, an executive order from the Floyd County Health Department will mandate masks for some Floyd County students. This applies to children in kindergarten through 6th grade. At indoor events where social distancing isn't possible, all grades will have to mask up. The executive order will last 31 days, and they say it may change.
With breaking news happening now, this is Wave.
Once you are fully vaccinated, 2 weeks after your last dose, you can shed your mask.
Breaking now at 4. If you are fully vaccinated, you heard the words against COVID-19. The CDC is saying tonight that you can ditch the mask and there is no need for you to physically distance indoors or outdoors. Welcome to Wave 3 News at 4. I'm Dawn G. The new guidance comes now after more than a year fighting this deadly pandemic. And while it is good news for those who are vaccinated, there are some caveats. Wave 3 News reporter Elizabeth Pace joins us live in the newsroom with more on what this means for folks in Wave Country. Elizabeth?
Well, you're considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after your final dose, and the CDC believes that those fully vaccinated people have enough protection that they don't have to wear a face mask or socially distance in most areas.
Right now in Kentucky, there's still the mask mandate. I am sure Beshear's office is looking at this new guidance and will be adjusting, but now the CDC says that it is safe to not have your mask on if you are fully vaccinated.
And actually, within the last hour, we did see a statement, a video from Governor Beshear on his social media pages saying that they agree with this new guidance and that they are going to be making this change. He just didn't say when yet, Dawn.
Okay, so Elizabeth, we're kind of two neighborhoods as one. It is up to each state and county on when they want to relax the restrictions, as we just said. So it could be different for Kentucky compared to Indiana, right?
Yeah, people right here in Louisville or across the Ohio and Indiana, it could be different on when the governor makes its own set of rules. And Dr. Sarah Moyer explained that they're probably going to look at how much of their population is vaccinated before they make that decision. And also, Beshear is going to have a briefing about this tomorrow morning at 10:30. So we will be live streaming that right here on Wave 3 News Now. Dawn.
Big news in the fight against the pandemic. The FDA has given its approval for the use of booster doses of both the Moderna and Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines for everyone over 18. The Food and Drug Administration did not need a recommendation from its advisory committee before making today's decision. The next step for approval is in the hands of the CDC.
When we compare rates of COVID-19 disease between those who are vaccinated with 2 doses and those who have received a booster dose, the rate of disease is markedly lower for those who received their booster shot. demonstrating our boosters are working.
Ahead of Thanksgiving, doctors are urging people get the booster shot, especially if you are more than 6 months out from your second dose. So joining us right now, Wave 3 News reporter Ken Baker telling us that more doctors say, the shot is needed.
Yeah, you definitely have to get that shot. Those doctors say at U of L say research shows the booster shot is needed to increase COVID antibodies.